See, Paul wouldn't indulge in eating what the pagans ate. Paul, even the dogs get crumbs off the table. How many times must I prove how much? You know, Mary had to watch her son on that cross. You know how devastating that must have been? Can you imagine somebody crucifying your son right in front of you? That's my son hanging on the cross. He died for you, and he died for me. Peter said, Paul, why do you sing that song all the time? Paul says, because 10,000 and thousands and thousands and thousands of times that rhyme goes through my mind. You see, that's my son hanging on the cross. He died for you. I'll trade you. You remember the fig tree? It withered within one day. Peter didn't understand that. See, Jesus said, if you don't bear fruit, if you can't feed the hungry, if you can't feed the homeless, how many times have you visited prisoners in jail? See, God put it in your heart, man, to pass out the food that y'all be passing out, to do what you do. You may feel like there's a little sin in your life, but let me tell you something. Even Jesus cried when he was on the cross. He said, my God, why have you forsaken me? See, for that one moment, all the sins of the world was on Jesus. When Jesus said he's tried all sins, does that mean that he cried crystal meth? Think about it. Does that mean that in his last breath he said, no matter what you do to me, I still love you? Jesus was the true Son of God. When he said, I and the Father are one, he meant that he was the Son, not just his biological son, but do you know that Jesus is the actual sun up in the sky? It's too hot for us human beings to try to travel to and survive. But guess what? Jesus, as the Archangel Michael, did it. Satan did it. You see, Satan was appointed to die. Lucifer was a handsome angel. All the women throughout heaven was attracted to him. Maybe like some of the ladies in church are attracted to you, even though they know you're married. I think you're married. But when Jesus was in the tomb, Mary came to that room. So did Peter. And last of all, Paul. What they saw was Jesus, the risen Christ. Therefore, they could never, ever, ever deny him again. Peter denied him. Paul never did. See, because remember Paul's awakening when he was persecuting Christians? He had already experienced Christ. He knew who Jesus was. But see, Peter sinfully cut off the ear of the man who came to capture Jesus. Judas didn't intend for Jesus to die. He thought he would escape the way he had done before. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Jesus Christ is born. They made him a pastor of the earth. And if a child is true born, they will hear him sing hallelujah. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. You remember the dove that landed on his shoulder? He was white. But think about this one thing. Doves are seemingly bright. They're incandescent. You know, like a metal flake or like a strobe light. You know what a strobe light is, don't you? You know, a trip light. The kind we like having in our car. That's what landed on Jesus' shoulder. A star. Heaven must be like this. It must be like this. You're still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. Down on my knees, boom, 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 with heart and hand. I was accused of being too young, but I'm not so young. I'm still a bad man. You're still a young man, baby. Who's bad? Boom, 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 boom. I'm telling you to watch yourself. Don't play with me, nobody else. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, you will fall. 'Cause I am the baddest of all. Who's bad? Boom, 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 boom. Me. Boom, 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 boom. Can't you see that I still love you? By the way I act when you're near. Oh, 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 don't desert me. Don't desert me. You don't deserve me. Yet I still love you, dear. Love your wife, man. Love your fiance. Love her with all your heart. And always be willing to sacrifice yourself for your children. That's the greatest love of all. Being willing to die for someone. But I'm gonna tell you something. Remember Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd? It's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. You see, there was this movie. It was called, I think it was One Christmas Day. Well, what happened was this guy was about to commit suicide. And an angel came, touched him on his shoulder, and told him don't jump. And he told him that whenever you hear bells, that means an angel is around. When you think of Christmas, think of the Christmas tree. First of all, what color is the Christmas tree? It's green. What color is money? Green. See, people think that woman is the root of all evil, or money is the root of all evil. But what is money. You know why we want money? So we can satisfy a woman. Either our mothers, our daughters, our wives. That's why they have that extra rib. It's because God wanted them to give, to sacrifice. Remember, God told Eve, "Cursed are you." He told Adam he was cursed too. But see, Adam wasn't cursed for sinning. Adam was cursed for loving Eve so much that he ate the apple, or whatever the fruit was. It wasn't necessarily an apple. In fact, they say it was a golden fruit. I happen to believe it was an orange. Do you know oranges are one of the best fruit on earth? And they're the healthiest fruit. Oranges and grapes. So, it didn't have to be an apple. Although apples are good for you too. But my point is this. What is the root of all evil? It's woman. Money, 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 money.